There we go. Awesome. We are on. Fantastic. Okay, much better. Okay. Sorry, the first one didn't quite work out, so I had to set a new one on YouTube. Hey guys, welcome to Artio Yoga. My name is Fiona. I run Artio Fitness. It is my little company, my little fitness company. Basically just me. And my living room. How exciting. Today we're going to do a nice juicy Vinyasa flow. This class we're going to be working up to arm balances. So like on Monday, what we did is we did an arm balance, but I'm going to show you how to do like a little halfie, how to cheat them, a little bit of strength training to get more into the arms. Excuse me, as well. This class is definitely for beginners. If you guys have never done yoga before, or if you're new to the practice, totally more than welcome. I'll give you adjustments, as well as those that have been practicing for a long time. You guys will feel definitely at home and get a lot of benefit out of this one as well. Come onto your mat. The only thing we need today is a mat. You can always have some books or yoga blocks close by, as well as a strap if you need it, if that's in your regular practice. But we won't be needing any special props today. Yeah, so come down onto your mat. Oh yeah, okay. And my hip is on the bend. I can feel it getting better. It's still not super, but the inner thigh that I think I pulled 2 weeks ago is starting to heal a bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. Take the hands on the knees, roll the shoulders up and back. You can do that 2 or 3 times. Just, oh gosh, my shoulders, man. I know we are feeling it being on our computers all day. Definitely pretty rough on the upper body. Take a moment and close your eyes. Start to breathe in and out. You can exhale through the mouth if that's good. If you want to clear it out, letting it go. Bringing it back into the nose. And again, a nice, comfortable seated position, whatever feels good for you. If you want to sit up on like a pillow, or if you want to do this beginning part in a chair, that's more than welcome as well. Breathing deeply, keeping the eyes closed just for a moment. Expanding out the ribcage, so imagining your ribcage getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the stomach coming out further and further and further. And then as you exhale, pushing that belly in, exhaling all of the air out. And then reversing that, allowing the pace of the breath to keep constant. So you're not taking too much in at the beginning. It's steady throughout. And then you exhale steady throughout. It's not a big exhale and then trailing off. It's a lot more even. Relaxing the space in between the eyebrows, the third eye, relaxing the mind as well, making sure that if thoughts like to come to you, you let them pass. You don't need to think about them right now. The only thing you should allow to stick in your mind is your intention, if you have one for your practice today. And even then, it's not really sticky, it's just there. Is the best way to describe it. I know that's not super helpful for those that don't meditate very often, but it's there, but you're not interacting with it. Even those that do meditate very often, I have a hard time with that, I'm not gonna lie. And then from there, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Allow the left side to just open up. Chin can come up and down, just swiveling just a little bit. And then exhale, drop the chin down, 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 down. And pause at the bottom there. Oh man, I can feel every single new knot that I have gained in my house. I'm going to come over to the other side. Left ear over left shoulder. Allow the left side to just open up, or the right side to just open up. Chin comes up just a little bit. And then exhale, drop it down again. One more time. Pause at the middle here. Just let that head hang down. You can press the shoulders down just slightly. the back of the neck, allowing that length. And the back is super straight here, so making sure that the shoulders are over the hips. You have a nice long back, and it just bends at the head. Move around to the other side. Yeah, that was a long time right now. Right here over right shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. And then bring the hands together, bring them together, create that heat, that friction. And of course, that little bit of love. You can place the hands about an inch away from the face, unless your hands are freshly washed. If they're freshly washed, you can place them on your face. And I bring the hands down to the heart center, the heart area. And yeah, okay, we're good. Open, slowly open the eyes, and let's come into a tabletop position. So in this tabletop position, what I want to do is I want to come forward, and then I bring my knees underneath my hips. There it is. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see what's happening there. So my hips are right underneath my knees. And then from here, I'm going to take my belly button and I'm going to bring it up just slightly. So I can have a nice flat back, as one of my friends likes to say. She's like, I want to drink a beer off your back. You're going to hold my beer. I was like, I don't drink very much. It's going to be like a seen alcohol beer. As it comes back and forward and back. Stretching out the knees, and then as you come forward, we're going to stretch out the wrists. Oh, yes. So wrists are super important, especially if we're coming into arm balances. So with arm balances, I know it can be a lot for the arms, it can be a lot for the shoulders, for the elbows, and it also is a lot for the wrists. And so as you notice, putting extra weight on hands with the wrist at an angle can be really, really intense for some people. And so what we want to do is we want to start building some flexibility into the wrist, and then noticing the hands pressing the weight into all four corners of the palm as well. So we don't have it only on the backs of the hands. It's really pressed into the top part of the palm as well. And forward. Nice job. Now you're going to bring it back. I'm going to bring the knee slightly in. Mine will explain out why. They just want to go into child's pose. Take the left foot. Tap the left foot back. You're going to inhale, raise the left foot. So you come straight out here. Now take this left hip and bring it down. I know it's going to want to come up. You're going to bring it down. And then you're going to take the right hand and you're going to tap the shoulder first. Yes. Hello. Then level 1, you guys stay here. Level 2, you can reach out with the hand. Reach it long. If you raise up that leg just a little bit more, still keeping that beer on the back. And then level 3, if you would like, grab the foot and you can kick out slightly. This is the side that's injured still, so I'm going to keep it really low. But if you want to like go for it fully, you are more than welcome, depending on how warmed up your body is and how much space you have today. Take this knee, place it down. There you go. Now, we're all going to meet level 2. We're going to reach back out. Take the right hand, tap the left shoulder. And then drop the right hand down. And then the leg comes down. Now we're going to arch the back. Scoop it up to the sky. And then inhale, reach. Come forward. Slightly bend the elbows. Plug the elbows back. And bring the head towards the tailbone. And then one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Bring it up. Good. Bringing it back into a neutral position. So again, bring that tailbone in slightly. The belly button comes up. And then the right foot taps back. You're going to hover there for just a second. And then you're going to inhale, bring it up. I guess this is the true level 1. But I think you guys can do it. I think you can do it today. Those that are my beginners. So left hand comes to tap the right shoulder. Again, keeping this core engaged, supporting your back. There we go. Now if you want to go to level 2, you're more than welcome. Maybe you stay here. Maybe if this is too intense in the elbow and the shoulder, you come down onto the forearm. And then you can reach back, grabbing the foot, and we can kick out. And then from here, this knee wants to open to the side. We're going to let it go down. Woo! If my balance will let me. And we kick up. Breathe deeply. Reach long with the foot, reach long with the hand. Tap the shoulder one more time. Drop the leg back in, and then you can release the hand down. Oh, we did that in the wrong order. That's okay. Exhale. Whatever order you did it in, that's correct. Inhale. Bring the chest open. Good. And then what I want to do is I'm going to come forward, stretch out the wrist just slightly, and then bring it back. Now, take the hands, place the fingertips closer to the knees. So you're taking your fingertips, instead of pointing towards the front of the mat, you're pointing towards the back, and then you're going to play with this slightly, coming back and forth. As these bowls get wild. These Tibetan bowls are just wild today, guys. Back and forth. And keep a slight bend in the elbow. So a lot of us, especially us women, have hyperextension in our elbows. So it likes to pop out there. I don't know if you can see it popping out. You can see pop, not pop, pop, not pop, pop, pop. Yes, I've been watching Community. And then it just come forward and back. But you want a slight bend in the elbow. And that's really, really important when our arms are straight, that we're not popping out completely. And bring it back. And then this time, take the backs of the hands, place it onto the mat, and onto the mat. Oh gosh, that's super intense for me. I have really, really tight wrists, and so these are really excruciating. Woo! And then if you look at the palms of your hands, they kind of look a little bit puffy. Mine look a little sausagey today. That's kind of fun. Kind of fun sausages. Little sausages. Okay, release the hands. I think I had too much WM yesterday. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, or tuck the toes, and we're just gonna hover the knees up just for a moment. Now what I wanna do is I'm gonna play with bringing the chest back, and then bring it forward, and then back, and forth. So I know those wrists might be like, hello, this is intense when you come forward. But we're starting to build a little bit of strength in the arms. Back and forth. Good. Keeping the knees low to the ground. They're going to slightly tip up when you bring that chest back, I know. And then next time you come back, straighten out the legs, come to your downward facing dog. You can start to walk out the dog. I got to take this off for us. I'm just going to sound like I'm muffled. There we go. Walk out the dog. Start pedaling the feet. There we go. Walking it out. Then we're going to do something kind of fun here. Something super fun. You can keep it in your downward facing dog. You can always come back to child's pose. Or for those that are feeling it, we're going to do a down dog push-up. So you're going to bend the elbows. And you're going to push it back to downward dog. And again, we're going to do 4 more. Bend the elbows and push it back. Good. 3 more. And 2 more. So it's like the head wants to touch the ground. And last one. Yes, arms. There we go. Start walking the feet slowly in towards the hands. It's going to be slightly intense today, but we're going to work intensity, and I'm going to back it off to relax. It's one of my favorite ways to work. Exhale. Bring the hands to the opposite elbows. And just hang down. Give yourselves a moment. Let the arms just dangle. That's always a fun way to add a little bit of intrigue to your push-up routine. Just do that in downward facing dog. Why not? Drop the hands down, bend the knees, and then slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, come up. Roll the shoulders up and back, and release the neck. There we go. I'm going to face you guys through this. Take the hands, lace them together. So you have a nice little cradle here. Place them on the back of the head. Open up the elbows. Again, feet are about a fist width apart, so they're still pretty close together. And I'll open up the chest and then exhale over onto the right side. Lengthening out the left side, keeping the right leg straight, keeping the right side super long. And then you can press the head back as if you're opening, looking up towards the sky just slightly. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale over the other side. You cannot see me, my head in Facebook, but that's okay. Those of you on YouTube, you guys are killing it. Open up this chest. Bringing it slightly, making sure the feet are even. There's even weight in the feet. Open it up. Now you're going to bring the elbows out into cactus, the hands coming straight out, and then I'll face this way for that. You'll bring the elbows behind you. Again, tuck this tailbone in slightly and slide it down the back, opening up the shoulders. Exhale, drop it down. Oh my goodness. Shake that out. Good work, you guys. Let's go into our sun salutations. So the sun salutations, I want you to measure about a fist width between your feet. So it doesn't really matter. You can be closer. That's more than welcome. You can be a lot closer, but no further than a fist width. Those that like to practice with their feet directly together, that's totally fine. I have knocking knees. My knees are a little bit, my bones are like, wee. So this is super uncomfortable. I need a little bit more space. More than welcome. Okay, exhale, bring hands down into prayer. Inhale, raise the hands up to the sky. Bring it in slight back bend. Exhale, fall down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. And just basic one. So you place the hands down, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, and we're going to be in this plank. Now for this plank, I want to hold here for just a moment. Spread the fingertips out wide, place even weight on the palms. That's what we're focusing on today. Bring that weight onto the toes, drop the knees down, and then suck it in the elbows. Bend the elbows so they come next to the rib cage, knees, chin, and chest down on the ground. Untuck the toes, slide the chest through. Baby cobra, just a little one. Exhale, bring it back down. Tuck the toes, inhale, come back up to your modified plank. Reach the legs long, so now you're in a full plank, and then exhale, tip up and back, downward facing dog. You can adjust your downward facing dog however you would like. Oh, yeah. Open up that chest. Wiggle it side to side if that feels good for you. Inhale, look in between the hands. First the right foot steps, then the left foot steps. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, fold forward. Then take the hands out to the side. Reverse one, dive, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down into prayer. Again, reach up to the sky, slight back bend, looking up. Exhale, fall the spine. Exhale, you can pull yourself further. Inhale, right leg comes back. Left leg comes back. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. We shift forward, drop the knees. Exhale, bring the elbows by the chest. Come all the way down. Untuck the toes, slide your chest through. Little baby cobra, a little higher this time. Bring weight into the hands. You're pushing through the hands. Get the shoulders away from your neck. Exhale, bring it down. Tuck the toes. Come back up into your modified plank. Stretch the legs long and pitch the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe deeply there. Bring your gaze towards your hands. Make sure you have a slight bend in the elbow. They're not popping out. Looking up in between the hands. Step the left foot forward. The right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take hands out to the sides, reaching up. And exhale, bring it down into prayer. Good job. Let's go. Let's take the hands, scoop them down by the hips, and then you're going to come forward into your chair pose for Sun Salutation B. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer, down into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall down. One more time. Inhale, bring it flat. I just love these, that's why we keep them flat. Exhale, bring it down. This time, take your right foot, tangent to the back of the mat, high lunge here. In this high lunge, knee and ankle are in a line. From here, I want you to straighten out that back leg or bend the knee. Commit to one, no in between. There we go. You can hover it forward and back. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody comes down to the knee. Take the left hand onto the thigh, the right hand onto the thigh. I know it likes to back off. You're going to attack. You're going to go for it. Right hand reaches up, left hand reaches up. Bring your nice little arch into the back, and then we're going to, again, go with those cactus arms. Open up that chest. So the cactus arms are behind you. The wings are behind, and you're going to hold it here. If you don't want to take the back bend, right here is totally fine. If you are in the back bend, that's going to increase the intensity in the shoulders as well. Take the hands back, down. Put them on either side of the left foot. Inhale, the back knee comes up. Left foot comes to meet the right at the top of the mat. This time, full plank. You can come through a full chaturanga if you're feeling it. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. There we go. Inhale, look in between your hands. This time, the right foot is going to step forward into our lunge. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to hover forward and back. This is not really Sun Salutation B at all. It's a nice little modified version. Forward and back. There you go. And then the next time you come forward, drop the knee down. Yes. Take the right hand, place it up by the knee. Take the left hand, place it up by the knee. Then bring the hips forward as you come forward into stretching out that front body. Left hand reaches up, right hand reaches up, and you can arch back or leave it straight up. I do not mind if you're straight up. Bring the elbows behind the chest no matter where you're at. Open up that chest. Nice. Inhale, reach. Oh no. Inhale, bring the hands back down. Place them on either side of the foot. Inhale, the back foot up. And then the left foot comes to meet the right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend at the knees and the hips. Bring the hands forward. Coming through our chair. Reach back up into a slight back bend. And exhale, bring it down. Nice work. Okay, now the real Sun Salutation B, I promise. Inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, flat back. I just wanted to open up the front body. Exhale, drop it down. This time, place the hands down. You can place one foot back, the other foot back. You can come straight back to downward facing dog or move through an upward facing dog as well. Exhale, bring it back. Bring the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees. Give me a slight little wiggle. We're going to exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Place it in between the hands. Swivel the back heel down and come up into warrior one. So this is going to help open up our hips, open up our lower abdominals as well. Take the shoulders down the back. Exhale, drop it down. Right foot comes to meet the left. And then you flow through. I know it's a lot of these today. We're training the arms. Exhale, bring it back. This time the left foot raises up. Bend the knee. Little circle. And then the left foot comes into the chest. Drop it in between the hands. Swivel the back heel down. And reach the hands up towards the sky. There we go. Now we're on warrior one on the other side, making sure this right hip is coming forward. The right hip wants to come forward. Yes, this is the one. Nice. Exhale. Drop the hands back down. Place the left foot by the right. You can either go back into downward facing dog or through a flow. Good job. Inhale, look in between the hands.
You can step or jump if you want to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, a chair. Exhale, bring the hands into prayer. And bring yourself back up. Shake it out. Nice work. I need to adjust on it a little bit. I'm like tilted. I don't know how that happened. It is not even. Good job, you guys. That was a quick warm up. We're gonna get into it now. So I'm gonna take my left leg. It's my left, because I'm facing this way. I'm gonna take my left leg. I'm gonna open it. Yeah. So now I'm a nice, giant, wide leg pose. Now in this wide leg pose, you can take your hands to just above the knees. A lot of times these shoulders like to come up a little hunchbacky. No, create a lot of length in the neck. I want to see like extra neck. Give me neck. Side to side here. You can start to open up this space. Good. Picking one foot up off the ground and the other foot off the ground as well. Stick your butt out. This isn't my ballet class. You can do whatever you want. You can stick that butt out as much as you please. And then drop the right shoulder down, open up that space, pressing into the inner thigh. That's it. Good. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, let's press into the opposite side. Good. I still like to move here a little bit because I think it feels nice. But if your knees, if there's too much creaking, just keep it solid. Inhale, reach it up. Now you're gonna bring the hands into cactus, our favorite arm today. The best arm. One of the best arms. And so cactus, this is like dead cactus. So there's no lighting up the biceps. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but it's like, ooh, yeah, that's like lit up cactus. That's like growing, thriving Arizona desert cactus. Right here. Sink the hips down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Point the toes forward. Exhale, fall, come through, forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. In this wide leg forward fold, you can take the hips side to side a little bit if that's comfortable. Get into a twist. You can walk the hands through, pointing the fingertips towards the back. You can also grab opposite elbows and just hang down. I don't want any tension in the neck. So your head should not be looking down straight at the ground. It should be looking through the legs a bit. I find it easier to bring my heels closer to the back edge of the mat for this, because then my head's not like dangling over the floor. And from here, bring the hands in front of the face. Inhale, flat back. So now you are looking at the ground. Place the right hand in front of the face, and the left hand's just gonna reach up towards that side. So what happens is this right hip wants to start twisting in. We wanna push it evenly. We're actually gonna bend into the left side slightly. Bend into the left, and straighten, and bend into the left over time. And straighten. Exhale. Drop the left hand in front of the face, the right hand comes up. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen that out, and if you want to play with the bend to lengthen out the right side or the left side, that's more than welcome. And straight. And bend. And straight. Good. Exhale, drop it down. Now, take the hands, place the two fingers, the peace fingers, your two front fingers, on the toes. And this time you can pull yourself down. If they don't reach the toes, totally fine. Bring it to the outsides of the thighs. You can pull yourself that way. So we're actively breathing and getting deeper into this. This is an active one, not so much a passive one. We're warming up this area. Release the hands. Inhale, bring it flat one more time. And then this time we're going to stay flat, but we're going to bring the right toes to the front of the mat or the corner. We're going to swivel the back toes up slightly as we lengthen out the left side, bringing it into a nice little side lunge. Yeah. So maybe this heel comes off the ground. I know that is what to do. Our goal is to place it on the ground. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. Totally fine.
See where your balance is. So this is a great way to practice half malasana or half squat, because this leg is just straight out from the side. It's not really doing much. It's just like chilling. And this knee hip flexibility is starting to get into it. Nice. Now take the hands, walk them over to the opposite side. Here we go. So this side is less flexible. My heel does come off the ground. You'll have yoga teachers that are insistent that you leave your heel on the ground and then you have to do it from here. I think that is really painful personally because you can't hold it for very long. And I think this way gravity kind of helps you. A good way to practice is also taking a pillow or something higher and just placing your heel on that. And I think that's totally fine as well. Take the toes up, stretching out those hips. Nice. Now we're gonna bring it up and back to the right side, except this time we're gonna walk the hands towards the right foot and we're gonna come into a high lunge. Ooh, yeah, I got a pop there. Good. So in this high lunge, we're gonna pick the hands up. We lift it up. Yeah, there we go. And then bring the hands to the base of the spine. You guys know where I'm going with this. We're gonna inhale, reach up. Again, not popping those elbows up, keeping this light bend. And then exhale, just bring it slightly down, 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 basking warrior. If this is too intense, you can always drop the back foot. You can drop the heel down of the back foot, or you can just drop down into a low lunge. Yes. Bring the hands back down. And then this right hand comes on the inside of the leg. And you're going to open up the left side here. And then we're going to pick it up slightly so we bring the shoulders back. Still bending into it. And we're in a very intense side angle. You can bring this over if you want. To back off, you can always bring the elbow to the knee. But we're going for it today. We're hanging out down here. Opening our hips. Nice. Now we're going to go for an extended spine angle towards that weird half squat. So you bring it down and we shift around. That's it. Now, because it's the second set and we just opened up these hips, we're going to come into half pigeon. What? This is the one that I was saying that everybody can do. Take your fingertips, spread them out wide. Hands come down, okay? From here, bring this right knee towards the right armpit. And then you have this leg here. It can just chill here. And then you start to see what it's like to bring this knee into the right armpit. And then just come forward and pick the foot up off the ground. Bending into the elbows. Both elbows are bent. And bring it down. That's it. That's all it is. You just did a half crow. That's the one. Right? I might have said pigeon. I was a liar. This is half crow. And then we bring it down. It's a good way to train it. Nice. Let's bring it back up towards the center. And guess what? We're going to walk over to the other side. We're not going to do the crazy one yet. We're going to come into our lunge. Switch the feet. Oh, God. That lunge, I'm getting all some pop city right here. Pop, pop right now. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to pause for just a moment. And then pick the hands up. So you go back into our high lunge. Hips are forward. Bringing it slightly forward there. Nice. Now bring the hands to the base of the spine. You can come straight forward here, or take this back heel, place it down. Warrior one, down. Yeah. Or other option is to be down on the knees. On the knee. This is really intense in the hip as well as the shoulders. Take the shoulders away from the neck. I know it seems kind of counterintuitive, but they do like to fall forward, so I want to lengthen up the neck here. And then drop the hand down. Left hand comes to the inside. You can place it onto the mat. Open up this right first. Adjust the legs as needed. I need a little bit more here. And then you can come over and back, or it can come up and over. Totally fine. Try to do the same thing on the second side as you did on the first.
Open the chest. Breathe deeply. And then reach the hand. Come through. Swivel this back foot. The right comes onto the heel. And we're back into our little half squat. From this half squat, bring the hands forward. Again, you're bending at the elbows. The elbows come back, kind of like we did with all of those chaturangas. I know I moved through those quickly during class today. But we come back with that, and the knee comes and sits like in this little armpit area. So, I come forward, and I just rest there. I'm gonna do this facing the side, so maybe you can see that a little bit better. So this hand comes here, I spread my fingertips out wide, and this just comes up onto there. Then you can see, right? So this knee needs to adjust just a little bit, and it comes forward. Okay. I'm gonna switch that. So even with you, good job. Bring it down. Then we're gonna come back up into our wide leg forward fold. Oh, nice. Take a moment, grab opposite elbows, and just hang down. And you can kind of swivel the hips side to side. You can swivel the arms and side to side a little bit too. I like to bring my feet a little bit more narrow after that because I like to get the hamstrings a little bit more intensely. Drop the hands down to the mat or dangle them. Walk them over to the right side. Grab the right leg. Pull yourself a little bit more intensely into the right side. Good. Walk the hands over back to the center and over towards the left. Pull yourself more intensely there. Good. Inhale, bring it back. Bring it back up. And all the way, come back to standing. Heel toe the feet in together. And shake that out. I think we gotta get the fronts of the legs now. We're gonna come into a slight flow, just a little bit of a flow for our balance positions. For balancing, I know it can be really difficult for a lot of people. So if you'd like to grab a chair or the couch or a wall, go to that right now. We're gonna start balancing on the left side. So we'll be standing on the left with the knee coming into the hands, the right knee coming into the hands. There we go, roll the shoulders down the back. Good. And we're gonna play with this. You're gonna just roll out that foot. If you would like, you can stay here. Or for those that are going more intense today, you can grab the bottom of the foot and we're gonna kick out. Good. From here, everybody brings it in and then we're gonna shift. I'm gonna show you here, don't turn. You don't need to turn. You're gonna shift your foot from forward, you're gonna bring it back with the right foot into hands and foot in the back. There you go. That's the one. Knees are together, push those hips forward slightly. So you notice I'm not doing anything active here. I push them forward and how my quadricep loves to get activated there. That's the money. Take the hand, place it on the inside of the foot, reach the left arm out long. Right foot starts to come up. We can come into our dancer. Or standing bow. Nice, we're gonna go from standing bow to tree. So we bring it back in, reach back up, and bring this way, I'm gonna show you this way again, into the thigh. Yeah, hands come together. Good, in this tree, it's opening up. Now, if your tree doesn't quite hit your thigh, go to your calf. Do not press on the knee. Do not press on a joint. Don't do it. It's not allowed. Your joint will not be happy. And then one more time, bring the hands to the knee. You're gonna hug it in, just like we started. And exhale, drop it down. Nice. And then let's go to the other side. So shift over onto your right side
and the left knee comes up. Or the opposite side. Whatever side you did not do, you can roll this foot out. If that's comfortable. Good. Take the shoulders on the back slightly. And if you'd like to kick out on the side, you're more than welcome. Seeing what that feels like. Your hamstring should feel pretty open. Flex the foot. You can lace the fingers. Oh, I'm doing a bad job at that. There we go. Open up the elbows just slightly. Bring the knee back into the chest. Walk the hands back up. And then we switch the foot. Bring it in together. Hand can come on the hip. Activate the glutes. Level 1, we stay here. Just playing with the balance. Just stretching out the quadricep. Level 2, you can switch the hands to the inside of the foot. And then again, it likes to come out. We're not going to come out. It's just going to come straight back. Reach forward. Woo. That's a balance issue for me. I was spotting myself. Look at something that's not moving during this time. Don't look at yourself. Don't look at yourself in the mirror because you're moving. Or your dog. Don't look at your dog. Or your cats. Unless they're just floppy. Then they're really cute. And then bring the knee back in. We're going to shift over into a tree. Usually I'm really feeling balances today. We're really feeling balances, but not today. Today is not my balance day. Bring the hands back in. Good. Chill here. You can always grow your tree branches, however you feel. Hands come back in. Again, we release the foot. We bring it back forward. Flexing the foot. Nice job. And then exhale, drop it down. You can roll out the hips and shake out the leg. Balances are super important because they really help our core. They really help our coordination as well as being able to stand on one foot. Very important skill because we have to walk. We have to stand on one foot to walk. I mean, we're not walking far these days, but we're walking. Come to about the middle of your mat. You can face forward in it. I'm going to face you guys so you can see what's happening. But the time has come. We are so lucky now. We've done half crow. We're going to do full crow for those that are interested. For those that are not, malasana to child's pose. And we'll meet you all in child's pose, okay? Toes come out. And then coming down. Oh gosh, I feel like such an old lady. We're going to come into our squat pose here. I hope I'll still be squatting when I'm 60. That's my goal. My Swami in India, the meditation teacher I had, he was limber and he was well into his 60s. And I was like, how are you so limber? He's like, I do yoga every day. And I was like, oh yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay, so now that we've had that story, we're going to take the hands forward, spread the fingertips out wide. So again, you come back with the elbows. You're going to do the same exact thing that we did with just one, but you're going to do it with both this time, yeah? So the hands are forward. We have a nice weight on the palms, okay? So it has to be even or else it's not going to work. The secret to crow is not lifting your legs, but shifting yourself forward. So it's not something that goes up. It's something that just you're here and it just goes whoop, whoop, in the shoulders. That's all it is. I will show you from here. So as I bring it forward, I bring my knees into my armpits. Oh, that's not right. And then I spread my fingertips out wide. And then I'm here, and instead of just lifting up, I shift forward. See how my shoulders come forward, 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 forward. Yes. And then it just lifts. There. That's all it is. Now I'm going to tell you guys the secret. Skin on skin can be really slippy. So if you're wearing shorts and a tank top, it can be a bit slippy if you're sweaty. But that's usually the best. The second best is going to be skin on not skin. So leggings and tank top, good. Clothes on clothes, very slippy. So if you're wearing long sleeves and leggings today, it may be a little bit more difficult or challenging, extra challenge. I'm going to give you some more time to play with it. You don't have to watch me
Just go into it yourself. When you are done, enjoy your child's pose. Those of you enjoying a child's pose, keep your hands out long. Keep your arms super long to enjoy opening up the space in the shoulders as well. If it's too intense, you can always bend the elbows. If not, just keep straighter arms. Then I want to get the fronts of the legs a little bit more.
So we're gonna inhale, look in between the hands, and come back up into a tabletop.
And then you can cat-cow here, get that lunk out of the back.
And shift the right knee forward into your pigeon. If you want a pigeon from your downward dog, totally fine. But I'm just gonna go from tabletop because I'm feeling really grounded today. There we go. So from this pigeon, shift side to side as well. I wanna make sure that, I know it's hard to see because I'm always in black, but a lot of times we like to shift and like we're sitting, this right glute likes to sit on the ground. We're not gonna be there. We're actually gonna be up. So the right glute should not be on the ground unless you're like super duper flexible and you have evenness in the hips. So that's the goal. This foot is your gauge. So if it's too intense, bring the foot closer into the left leg. If it is not intense enough, bring it out. And that should help increase intensity. A lot of times it just naturally goes to where it wants to go. You bring one arm down, the other arm down, roll the shoulders back. Nice. You can stack one hand on top and come all the way down. Chill there. If you would like to go further today, if you're working on your king pigeon, you're more than welcome to join me there. If not, chill in your regular pigeon. Chill right there. Bring the right hand right in front, and then the left foot bends. The back foot's gonna bend. You grab the same, you grab the foot with the same arm. And then from here, see how my hips started to hike up? I sink that hip down. Nice. And then I slowly bring this foot into the crook of my elbow. Those that are interested, if you're not, just hang out there, okay? And then you can reach up and back with the top arm. Breathe into it. My balance is really off today for some reason, so I'm not really on it. You can exhale, release the back foot. Those that are down, bring yourself back up. Keeping gentle, be very gentle. Bring this back knee in, and the right knee comes back. Goodness, and then just roll through the spine, whatever feels nice and juicy. Let that space go. Then the left knee comes forward, and we sink down into our pigeon. Either forearms on the ground or stack the hands one on top of the other, and the forehead can come down there. Inhale, bring it up if you want to go further. If not, just stay down, hang out there. Those that are practicing king with me, you can come up. Left hand comes forward, bend the right knee. We can grab it, you sink down, and then you can start walking the foot into the crook of the elbow. This is the knee that I had surgery on, so it's not as flexible as my other one, but I'm working on it every day. Then exhale, everybody just come back up. And then you're gonna bring the hips over the knees and then walk the hands out long for puppy.
Okay, if you want a little bit more, bring the elbows by the ears or by the head. Walk it in and bring the hands over the head. Breathing deeply there. And the hips back slightly. And then the hands come back down. Oh gosh. Walk the hands in towards the knees.
And you're gonna flip onto your back. Oh yes, these hips are feeling good and juicy. Nice, we're gonna roll down onto our backs, do one slight twist, and then come into our Shavasana. If you need something that's not a twist before you finish your practice, you're more than welcome to take that now. You're gonna take the arms out into our favorite pose, cactus with the arms, except they're not lit up, it's like a dead cactus. Knees are over the hips. And then we're gonna exhale, bring the knees over towards the left side. Gaze is over towards my right side. So it's like not strict cactus, it's just kind of like lazy. Breathing deeply. Inhale, bring it back up, and then over onto the other side. Oh yeah, that's it, right there. Gently, you can always bring the hand onto the knee if you need a little bit more intensity. You can cross one foot over. Inhale, bring it back up. And then any other last pose, you can always happy baby. You can grab the knees, rock side to side. Bracing one foot down, and then the other foot down. And then hands come towards the sides, closing the eyes, just pausing there. Enjoying the last final moments of Shavasana, last final moments of your practice, letting any tension go, being very proud of whatever your body was able to do today. Now, if you want to stay in Shavasana, you're more than welcome to. For those that need to get moving, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You can reach up over the head. Gently come over onto the right or the left side. You're going to push yourself back up into a seated position just like we started. Nice. From here, I'm going to end the class with one Om and 3 Shantis. You're more than welcome to join me. If not, please just listen as I exhale and inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take the hands, rub them together, create that deep, that friction, of course, that little bit of love. Place the hands about an inch away from the face, and then bring it down to your heart. Slowly blink up the eyes.
Thank you very much for joining me in this practice today. Namaste. I've included a donation link at the bottom of YouTube and at the side of Facebook for those that are able and happy to give to Artio at this time. I'm trying to keep it going through our lockdown. If you are able to, thank you so much for those that already have. If you're not able to, I totally understand. We're all in a very different situation right now. Please like, comment, subscribe, and of course, just keep coming back for some nice juicy yoga or some fantastic dance fitness. I'd love to have you here. I'd rather you be tuning in every day than worrying about anything else. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. I love you all.